Hey everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the vlog. So in today's episode we're going to be working on the Fiat Abarth. That's a car that you haven't seen for a little while, and we're going to be upgrading on my Atoto A6 radio. Now what do I mean by upgrading it? Well, I have a standard FM radio on there, but it doesn't work very well, as I'm going to show you in a second. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be upgrading the radio and adding a DAB receiver. It's really easy on this car, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it. And I'm also going to be adding a little USB connector that will replace the original cigarette lighter in the Fiat Abarth. And at the same time I'm going to be disabling the Blue Me connector because it's not connected to anything, and so but I'm going to keep that because it looks good and hides the hole they will leave in its place if I took that apart. So let's go sort the car out now, but before we do that, let's start the car up and move it outside. That sound never gets old. So today we're going to be doing some upgrades to the radio that we purchased, the Atoto A6. We are going to mod it just slightly because although I've been using this radio for some time now, there's a couple of niggly things that I want to get sorted, and today we're going to do that. So the first thing that really niggles me is the fact that the standard radio, although it works pretty okay, it doesn't record the stations or tell you what station that you're on. And when you do a search, it doesn't pick up the majority of stations, so it scans and scans, and then only seems to find occasionally one or two stations, and then there's nowhere here to actually record that station and what it is. So that means I don't really use a radio in this car. And the other thing is these USB cables. So these come out the back of the head unit, and one of these you plug your phone in and the other one you plug in any media. But at the moment I've got these two cables that come into here, which looks a bit untidy, and we need to really sort that out. Not to mention I've got a wireless cable as well. That this goes in the car somewhere, and then you can wirelessly connect your phone to the vehicle. But I haven't really placed it in its proper location, so I think now is the time to sort that out. To help me with that, I've got two bits of kit that I've ordered. So this is a car USB switch, and what it is, it basically you replace the cigarette lighter with this, and this allows you then to connect your devices to your head unit. This is a universal kit as well, so what it comes with is a couple of female USB connectors, and then you connect those to your other USBs that you've got, and then that allows you to then just neatly put that in the vehicle. And from Atoto I have purchased a DAB antenna, so we're going to put both of these into the car and test it to see if it gives the desired result, which I think it will. So the first thing we need to do is take the trim apart. Right, okay, so we have taken out the old cigarette lighter out of here, and we've also taken the Blue Me connection. Now we're going to put the Blue Me connection back, although it won't be doing anything in this car. It just fills the space nicely. So we've now got our USB cable. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to feed this through the hole here, and then underneath the kit comes with a locking nut to lock it in place, and then it just looks much more professional. So I'll do that and you'll see the end result. Okay, so we've got the USB port now, and that looks much better. And then of course we're just going to stick the Blue Me in, but it's not going to be connected to anything. It's just literally just going to be sitting there to fill that vanity hole. So there you go, and then the cables underneath, they go like that, and what they will do is feed into there, and then down below here you can see that's the USB cable, and then the spare one that will plug into the other USB. So we'll give that a quick test fit now, and then we'll see how if that works okay. Right, so that's in place now. So what we're going to do, we're going to plug in our USB stick with music, and what we should see is it coming up on the screen. If it finds the music, which it has, there you go, it's found it. So we know that's working absolutely fine. Excellent, good. So what we're going to do now is do the next part, which is to get the DAB radio bit in, and let's get that done. So what we've got here now is we've got the radio plugged in. So this is the DAB unit right here, that's plugged into the USB slot. Now we are going to have to sacrifice one of these in order for the DAB to work, because it's a USB slot. So I plugged it in here, and then here's the DAB cable. Then you've got your aerial here. Now the aerial has to connect to a bit of metal to ground off, and the place it suggests to doing that is here under the A pillar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in place and then stick it in the A pillar just here, and then that should get that working. And once we've done that, we'll then feed the cables, we'll feed it down here and then through underneath here, and then it will connect underneath here. So literally it won't be you won't be able to see it, but it will be done professionally. And then what that will mean is that we won't have one of the USB cables, so only one of the USBs will be live, but that's fine because we only need it really for any music media that we want to play. Anything else will play live. And on the Atoto, you can give it some internal storage by putting in a memory stick, which is what I've done. I've put in a little SSD, 16 gig SSD. You can see on the side there, and it will store whatever you want there. So that'll be our internal storage. Okay, well, let's get this done. I'll show you the results of putting the antenna in after. And then we can check to see if it works. So this is the antenna that you get, but I've run into a slight problem. You see, this is designed for a left-hand drive car. So when you stick it in the windscreen, this bit here goes onto the A post, and then you just got a little bit on the hanging on the windscreen. But on a right-hand drive car, that doesn't really work, as you can see, because if you're going to stick that on the A pillar, you've got this antenna blocking the window. So what I've decided to do is actually stick it up here. So this is the top of the car. This is going to stick on the frame just underneath there like that, and then that's just going to leave a minimal bit on the window. It's still going to protrude, but it's not going to be as bad. So hopefully that will work. Okay, so we've got the DAB radio in, and what we've done is we've put the antenna up here so you can hardly see it. You just see it there, but you can't see the actual module. So it's gone in really well actually, and then all the wiring is back into place where it should be. So it's all nice and neat. You just got a little bit of cable there, which I'm gonna nip and tuck in a second. I'm just gonna get my plastic spatula to do that so I don't nip the cable. And then it goes all the way underneath there, all hidden, and then you'll just see a bit of cable down here, which I'm gonna tuck in underneath this trim, and then that should be it. So it's looking all pretty good, and here it is all done. So our cables are now all hidden nicely and all put away nicely. All the trim has been put back the factory. We've given that area a little bit of a clean. You can see our USB now. So that's our USB drive that allows us to connect up. So we literally just pull that out here and we can plug in any music directly into here like that, or charge our phone. No more cables hanging around. The Wi-Fi cable has also been hidden. It's been hidden in that arm along there. So we now have Wi-Fi in the car and I can connect up to anything, and then all the trim has been nicely put back and cleaned up in place. So that's a nice little upgrade. I'm just upgrading Google Maps as we speak now, and the best part of it is that I didn't need to take the head unit off, because the 2 USB drives that came out of the original head unit, I just utilized one of those because the DAB worked, as you saw in that demo. So that's a nice little upgrade for the little bath. And if I go now to the head, I am doing an update on here, so but it should be right. So I now have the DAB radio option. You can see it just here, and when I click on that, you can see that we have DAB, and I've got my favorite stations all highlighted as well there. You can see all the favorite stations all nicely highlighted, and I can just click them and it works perfectly. So very happy with that as an upgrade. So we got the Ibiza back from paint now. Now you guys probably didn't realize, but we were sending the Ibiza off because although I did paint this section down here, when we brought it out into the light of day, it really didn't look that good. So, and plus there was some damage on the top of the bumper. So what we've done now is we've had this all now painted, the whole bumper as well as the bonnet, and it looks much better, much more sellable, and it cost me a fraction what it would normally have cost. So that's now done, and we've now got the Q5 going off. So Scott there is just taking the Q5 away, and that's now going off to the body shop to get repaired and painted, and it should come back a completely different car. So now that we got the Ibiza back, I need to give it a thorough cleaning, and that car will be up for sale this week and gone. And that of course brings us on to our new project. What are we looking for? I haven't got anything in the pipeline at the moment, but I certainly am beginning to look now that we've got the Ibiza ready for sale. And of course, this week we've got the sale of the McLaren 650S. That comes up on Wednesday on Copar. So I'll probably, in fact, I will be doing a live commentary. Actually, it won't be live, but I'll show you how it went. I'm sure a lot of you will be watching it as well, but I'm going to record how that went, and then we'll be seeing it on Thursday. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe down here and give us a click on the old notification button so you know when we get any new videos uploaded, and give us a thumbs up as well if you've enjoyed this episode. So we will see you midweek sometime. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your week.